They let me go live. They let me go live. They let me go live. Greetings. Oh, ain't nobody in here. I don't care. They let me go live. Yehuda heard me. Yehuda heard me. Something said, check YouTube. Something said, try to go live. Something, let me see. Let me see if I can go live. Then boom! Oh, now it's on and popping. Now it is on and popping. And I think it is so funny. You know what? Let me, gratitude. I think I need to go over that Instagram for a minute. But it's okay. However, it's so funny because yesterday I was finishing out my Reiki certification 2. I just finished out my Reiki certification 2. That was yesterday. Greetings. And last night, even right before I went to sleep, I did some Reiki healing on myself. And it worked. It worked. I felt the energy coming from my hands. I felt it when I was doing it. This shit was so intense, but it was so amazing. I'm live. Now I can do live readings. Now I can talk to people, ancestors. Now I can just be. Oh, it's, you know what? Yehuda. Oh, you said something was going to happen today. And then you said you got something for me because you always got something for me. Oh, I'm so spoiled, Yehuda. I am spoiled. Everything comes right on time. Greetings. My voice probably sounds so high. Okay. I want y'all input on something. If you've been in one of my lives before on Instagram, there was this book I'm writing called Love Under a Scope. And I read it on the live. I think I want to turn that portion of the book into like a video or something and share that. Because I really want to share that. I feel like I need to share it. Like, yeah, I'm going to still finish with the book because the book is the book. But I think I need to share this piece, this portion of it, so some people can understand what's going on here. I think that's what I need to do. Yep. How y'all doing? I'm excited. I'm live. I've been a little quiet. Spirit has been a little quiet. Yehuda has been working. And it's so funny because people ask me if I'm okay and how am I doing, or if I need help. And to be honest, it feels like I have to go directly to Yehuda. Because, okay, I don't even want to call it worrying because that's not what it is. It just feels so, it felt weird. But I knew I just had to leave it in the hands of the Yehuda. I just had to leave it in his hands. Let him deal with it, let him handle it. I did my part inside of what he wanted me to do, and I still got to do what he wants me to do. He keeps saying that's what he's waiting on. Okay. But everything gonna be all right. It'll continue to be as such. I'll continue to tell you so. You saying you know that because you my God, I love you. I love you. Yeah. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all have an amazing day. Yeah, you should. And TJ, don't forget about looking into those classes because I'm waiting. Okay, that's coming too. Listen. Let me tell you, the Spirit is doing a lot, and I'm about to be elevated in such a way where community is going to be involved so intensely, but it also feels so beautiful to me, so uplifting, so healing, so transformative. And I feel like it's going to reach different age groups. And that's the beauty of it too. Because in whatever I do, I want to be able to touch all the lives that needs touching, you know? Like, okay, you have those who have a heart, those who have a soul, and those who do not. I want to touch those who are aligned, those who are of my people, those who are of my frequency, those who serve towards the highest good of all across the galaxies, across the realms, across universes, across dimensions, for the good amongst all. Even with the concept of duality, it still goes back to good or bad, at least in how it is perceived. But even inside of that, I feel like sometimes certain things are classified as good or bad when it needs to not be classified as neither. Because sometimes you can't classify things as good or bad. Sometimes you can't put things in situations or categories or even look at life from the perspective of good or bad. Because then you're going to miss the picture. Another way of saying that is you can't look at life as if it's all black and white. Nothing's simple. Everything's complex. Everything. Everything. It's just. It just is. It is just. May turn it into a shirt too. Too deep for the people. Too deep, too deep, too deep. Anyways, I'm live. I am live, y'all. I'm live. You know what that mean? Y'all know what that mean? Yep. I'm going to do some live readings. I think I'm going to do a mixture. Yeah. I think I'm going to do a mixture. Some paid, some free. Yep, that's what I think I'm going to do. You say the voice is sending me. um, yep, I'm going to do a mixture. We're going to do some free, some paid. Yep, this is happening. This is happening. When is this happening? What time? Oh my gosh, I have to prepare. I do. I know I'm going back to sleep now. That is definite. Grand Rising. I'm live. Oh, wee. I'm live. I paused for a moment intentionally because I think now I want to make that into a sound. Because it just sounds so interesting coming out of my vessel, as I said, as I'm hearing it. But, let's see. Let's see what it sounds like. I just realized there's this big aluminum can that has popcorn in it. And I got the 3 different selections of the popcorn in there. It was butter, caramel, and I don't remember the other one. Butter, caramel. I think it was cheese. Cheese. It was kind of, the cheese was. But anyway, on there, I just realized there's some red cardinals on there. This is my grandmother. I'm live, y'all. Too early for the foolishness. Listen, it kind of is. I've been on here for 11 minutes. And I'm about to, because I'm about to go back to sleep. I need some rest. Spirit has already given me confirmation of such. Oh, I said I was going to talk to y'all about something. I ain't tell y'all I was going to talk to y'all about something. I was talking to the spirit. And I said I was going to talk about it on the live. But it can wait. It can wait. I can start it off like this, but we're going to bring it back to the table. Okay, y'all? Okay. I was asked a question by Yehuda. A lot of things be going on up in here. I be listening to a lot of things. I be seeing a lot of things. I be hearing a lot of things. I be sensing a lot of things. It just be a lot. And it's not only of what's around me, of what's in my environment, of what I may be consuming. Let's say probably music, TV, whatever the case may be, of my thoughts. Just get the thought thinking. But with all that being said, let's just say I was asked a question by Yehuda. And I feel like Yehuda be asking me some trick questions sometimes. You know what? We're going to talk about it. It's okay. We're going to talk about it. I can bring it up later again. The Pisces. I'm pretty sure some of y'all may know who the Pisces is. If you do, give me a green heart in the chat if you know about the Pisces. So, the Pisces. Yeah. Okay. I was receiving some visuals, some downloads pertaining to him, and one of what I heard was like, it was him asking me to run away with him. And like I heard him say like, run away with me and come run away with me, some shit like that. And I had a little small download of actually seeing it a little bit, of how it would play out or certain things like that. But then that's when Yehuda asked me this question. Yehuda says, what would you do if he asks you that question? I didn't have an answer. And I didn't have an answer because it just makes me want to ask more questions. Because here's how I'm looking at it. Why are we running away? Are we running away to build a new life together? Or are we running away so you can run from your problems? I am not the type of person that usually run away from my problems. I have to deal with them. You're going to have to deal with them too. Why? So that it doesn't come back to anybody's table. I thought that was interesting. I was asked that question. And it's kind of interesting. Because as the time goes by, it just makes it so much easier to not want you. It's almost like every day there's a piece of the puzzle that's taken away. Mm. Mm. Never mind the fact I seen them two at the altar and he ran out. Any objections to this union? Yep. So the why would dictate whether or not you consider it. It's the big picture for me. Because if we're doing this, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do this all in. We're gonna have to. And it's an all in or nothing situation. Because mm, I'm not about to make this big impulsive move with you if we're not going to really fully be serious and committed to this shit. Meaning, all that baggage that you have is not going to be consumed in our relationship. I will not allow it. So, you go deal with your shit, which I can actually help you with that. But I won't. You go deal with your shit and leave me be. There's sometimes where I don't hear him, where I don't sense him, where I don't feel him. When those moments happen, it kind of puts me in the energy of, well, damn, what the fuck happened? I don't know about this. I don't like what this feel like. What? You mean he not there? What? You mean he silenced? What? In all reality, that's not how I feel. It's his energy. Because he searched for my energy, my existence. Because it's funny how the spirit brings me these questions and I see these downloads. It dawned on me the fact that with the visuals, they're all kind of the same. All these visuals, it's always like it's just us. Just me and you, just us. What about the rest of the world? Like, yeah, I know about us because that's what's most important, but are you saying that we're just going to be so exiled from the world? Which, to be quite honest with you, I don't necessarily have a problem with that, but I'm not your secret. And I knew long ago that I was not going to be your secret. I been knew that. Mm. But it's also the fact that you can sense the elevation too that is happening for me. Okay, because at one point I would have been considered your divine feminine, and you would have been the divine masculine. So anything that I do, you can feel that in reflection. That's probably why that moment in the mop room always plays in my head, because that in fact was a breaking moment. It helped me realize, unlock a few things inside of self. In him, he felt that he knows. And it's kind of funny because sometimes when I think, oh, does he not love me or does he not care? Or what is this or what is that? Or doubting what I already know, the Spirit brings the truth back to my table. Mm, mm, Ciao. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Said run away bride. Broom. Listen. You know what was so funny about it too? For the longest time, I believe it was like sometime last week, the spirit just kept repeating "Runaway Love" in my head with Ludacris and Mary J. Blige. I just kept hearing it in my head. I'm like, this is so funny. Duh, there's a message. Hello. This is so funny. This is, like this rising, he was oh. Can I do some Reiki to? I can do some Reiki to shut that connection off. Yep. Because I'm gonna do some things. Yep. Poor Tink Tink. He barely mellow. I can be cordial with him. He just can't be cordial with me because he can't control himself. Him seeing me probably put him in a whole frenzy. In a good way. He'd be very overwhelmed. Yep, that'd be. You know what's so funny? I'm realizing a lot of things that he feels towards me are very positive things. And if you just naturally feel those emotions with other people, it wouldn't be a problem, right? So you living your life trying to fulfill all these people around you, your mom and your girlfriend, your sister, I don't even think you have sisters, your brother, your uncles, your aunties, all these other people and folk in your family. Do they not make you feel these emotions, these good emotions? Because why does when it comes to me, it brings you such a like, oh my gosh, it's so much. Like, is it too much for you to handle at once, sir? Or is it what you want and you scared? It's what you want and you tired. Now you're getting a little tired. Because the spirit told me that too. Like the download that they gave me. The download that they gave me. In the dream space too. Ah, I love those. In the dream space. I seen your girlfriend's Instagram page. Her profile picture was changed back to a picture of just herself. I did not see the picture with you and her where y'all supposedly apparently got engaged. It was just a picture of her. And her last name no longer said your last name. What does that mean? It's kind of a rhetorical question because I know exactly what that means. If we're being honest, it's interesting, comical, comical as hell to me that you're really engaged right now. You don't even wanna. The things people do to keep up with their lives. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, like, hey, do y'all realize how we make our lives harder than it needs to be? Oh, prime example. We're mad when we're late because we're stuck in traffic. Yet we want to spend 10 more minutes in bed. That 10 minutes could have saved you traffic. You gotta hold yourself accountable. Ah. You mad Chick-fil-A closed on Sunday. You ain't get it on Saturday. You got to hold yourself accountable. That's your fault. You should have kept up with the trends. You mad they ain't got what you wanted in the store, but you waited till the end of the month, last minute, right before they get their truck. So everything on the shelves is damn near empty. You mad? Oh my gosh. You can't be mad. You waited till the last minute. Are you getting my pattern here? Uh, you mad you ain't got no money for your phone bill. Let's say your phone bill is $75. You only got 50. You don't have that extra $25 because you just spent that $25 to get you some chicken wings and fries from the place over here. And you got you a 20-piece. You got 10 barbecue, 10 lemon pepper with fries. And they gave you a drink. $25. Your ass is sure ain't good for your $25. But now your phone bill off. You gotta hold your motherfucking self accountable. Now you mad in a frenzy because your phone bill need to be paid. Now you're worrying. Now you're causing these mental imbalances because you didn't do what you knew you were supposed to do. Sometimes a part of life, what we have to do is make sacrifices for those small things that brings us comfort or satisfaction. Do what really brings us satisfaction. Even when it satisfies us, it only does so for a small amount of time. So why hold on to it? I'm just trying to understand. I don't want you to make your lives harder than it needs to be. When I say everything is a mental thing, you realize everything is a mental thing, bro. How you respond to people, how you respond to situations, how you show up to life, to the world, to people. Everything's a freaking mental thing. Everything. 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 Listen, a 20-piece and a drink. Not y'all talking about something guilty. I am dead. Listen up. We have to hold ourselves accountable, but we also have to give ourselves a chance to do well in our greatness. Because these things that we're chasing after that we think bring us comfort is only holding us back from that state of authenticity inside of self. That is the state I will always want to be at. Why? Because that is at my most purest. That is in my most abundant energy, not only in wealth, but also in health, also in knowledge. And not only just regular knowledge, cosmic knowledge to human knowledge. Love you to life. Greetings. Listen, I've been on here longer than I need to be. Far longer than I needed to be. So, I'm going to come back to the table later. I'll be coming live. I'll be going live later. Probably later tonight. I'll do some live readings. I'll do some free sections, and then I'll do some paid. Um, yeah, we're gonna get to building upon this channel, shall we? And then I finished up with my Reiki certification. Yeah, so we're gonna get some things done, shall we? Okay. Interesting. I did Reiki on myself last night for the heart chakra and the crown chakra. Yep. And I see how it works. Which is, oh, I said I was going to make a TikTok on this, and I'm going to do it too. But let me tell you my experience real quick. Oh my God, I thought I had to wait a week. Okay. I ain't gonna make y'all wait that long. And I'm gonna really try to come tonight. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. If I can't, it's probably something about my energy, but we're gonna see later. I'll talk to you about it. But I think it was the night before last. Yeah. I was experiencing some issues in my stomach, in my gut area, that area, the lower abdominal area. I was feeling some issues there when I was trying to go to sleep. And something just said, call into the spirit and utilize my hands to help heal myself. So what ended up happening is I ended up calling out to Mother Adina, Yehuda, Mary Light, and Lama Dhamma, and I asked for them to bring forth that healing to help heal upon my vessel. But as I'm speaking out for them to help heal and bring me comfort so that I can go to sleep, yes, I'll be answering the rest of the questions today as well. But as I was praying out to them, asking them to heal me and help me so I can get that comfort so I can go to sleep, I was also in a way like caressing the issue or the area where it hurt gently hovering over it, gently touching it in the way that I felt guided to say the least. And then I kid you not, seconds later, it goes away and I'm able to go to sleep. So, kid you not. Greetings, greetings, greetings. So, and now that I think about it, the spirit has been telling me about the energy in my hands for months. And it all started, and now I'm realizing it all started when one of my ancestors came to me in a dream space. That's when she revealed herself to me. And I got some further insight inside of what she was doing for me, what she was here to help me with. She was here to help heal my body and to teach me things. And then through a reader, I got some more information on her, and I knew that information to be the truth. And the funny part about it is, even when I had got that reading, I was able to see everything that she was mentioning as it was being said. But Mama Lena, one of my ancestors, I was making sure it was okay that I said it. They say, yeah, it's fine. They say they want to harm you anyhow. But when she made herself known to me, I loved how it was, okay, one of my ancestors that crossed over, she was my aunt. I remember she showed up in that particular scene where that ancestor came forth. And then my uncle, but my uncle was still living. I always connected me seeing that person, that uncle energy, to that being an ancestor who my uncle now look like. Because we really do all look like our ancestors. So, and what even gave me validation of that fact was the fact that they were both in white. And the white was so bright, and it was also so vivid, like it stood out to me the most. And when I seen them, I remember, shut the front of the back door. Now that makes sense. Okay. No wonder when I was having that interaction with my aunt at the time, it was almost like she was kind of saying, the energy was like, oh, I'm not your aunt type of thing, but I'm your aunt. Mama Lena. But as soon as that scene transpired or whatnot, what I heard was now there's a song that's playing. And the only lyrics I'm hearing, it keeps repeating, Mama Lena. I'm like, okay. And then I woke up. And when I woke up, I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? I go to use the bathroom. I kid you not. As soon as I come out the bathroom, right even before I get out the bathroom, my ear starts ringing. And it's my left ear. I say, oh. guess that's confirmation, but holy shit. But, and it, oh, now that you really think, oh, fuck. Yeah, yo, it's blowing my brains because it's all coming together, okay? This always happens when I go live. Like, things always make sense when I'm not live, but I go live and then shit just, yo. But anyways, ever since that dream, ever since that moment, I've always been more drawn to work with the energy in my hands. And then for me to have a session with, I remember I had a session with Quintita, and she said that the spirit told them I need to pay attention to the energy in my hands. Like when I'm feeling the energy and things like that, it's flowing. Like feel it, let it flow. And then I'm gonna use, oh, every, listen, I tell you, something is happening. In a good way. It feels good. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a lot of beautiful things. Come 2023. A lot. You know what's interesting? When I say E for me, sometimes I hear the spirit say back, Ifa. Ifa, they say Ifa. Ifa is an ATR, an African traditional religion. It's also pretty much like another system or form of divination. Yeah, I think it's interesting how I hear Ifa. And I was doing a little bit of research on it, a little deeper research on it. And if I were to get initiated, I would go that pathway, EFI. Which to be honest, if anything, I'm just listening to my ancestors, the spirit. They're guiding me on which path to go. And even if they really want me to go a path like that, because I don't really think they want to, for reasons I understand, I don't necessarily think I want to neither. But I do know there's a lot I want to learn, uncover beings that I would like to speak to. And I'm pretty sure they're about ready to speak with me. Yehud has some of these making it happen. See, he's very strategic in how we do things. I'm going to let him do it. Yep, I'm going to let him do it. But I'm live, y'all. I'm live. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am live. And I'm about to get off this live so I can go to, let me not say go to sleep, so I can rest for about another hour or two. Hopefully 3. So yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be. They let me go live. They let me go live. I did create a commercial for Cosmic Unlimited. I don't know if I want to post it yet. Like, I feel like I want to, but I don't, because it's me posting it, and I post it. I mean, people want to go to the website, and the website's not done yet. I have to finish my bio. I don't know why I'm having so much of a difficult time finishing my bio. Like, I'm talking about me. I talk about me with everything else. I articulate everything else so well with my words. Why am I having so much of an issue when it comes down to my bio? I'm about to write a book, for crying out loud. I don't understand. But I'm just going to say it's not meant for the bio to come out yet. It will come when it needs to come, and I've already asked for assistance on that matter in that regard. And I'm sure the Spirit's going to help me, because I'm telling you, the Spirit know how to get me to do some shit. Sometimes it be so quick as they give me an idea or they tell me to do something, and then I do it. But inside of me trickling down on the task, it leads to something even deeper. Like, let's say the Spirit wants me to work on the business, and I'm not working on the business how I probably need to. it would be as quick as me going to probably social media, looking on either TikTok or Instagram, and I see something pertaining to the business. And I'm like, oh, let me go try that. And then I go try it, and then I'm be in that energy, that mode, that creative mode for a minute until I finish this. And then I come back, oh, well, back to the table. But it be finished though. I love how the spirit works. I love how they get me to do things, say things. And I'm obedient. I know how to surrender. And even when I don't, I just asked. I just asked them to help. And they help. But I'm going to leave y'all because I've been out here for a minute. And yeah. So, anyways, we live. I'm going to go live later. Okay? All right. Now, let me figure out this thing real quick. Hold on. Because this is a lot of buttons. That says save highlight, share, mute microphone. And I like the retouch. I'm not touching that. You got the chart, the chat feature. Then you got, I can flip the camera. Okay. It's not a bad setup, I guess. It tells me the time too. I've been on here for 41 minutes, which means I need to get off. So, I could have been asleep for 41 minutes. I could have been asleep for 41 minutes. Oh, I'm so funny. Love you all to life. I'm going to see y'all later on the flip side, okay? Answer the phone, okay? Okay. I'm feeling myself. I gave myself a haircut too. You can't really see it because of the do-rag, but it's okay. You can kind of see it a little bit because this is a little lined up. It's actually, there was like hair coming like this way, this way. I had to clean this part up a little bit because sometimes it goes a little up here a little bit. Sometimes you gotta, get that right together. And then not this part, like the hair came down to damn near like right here. And I had to even that out. And then the part for me is making sure I can do both sides evenly. That shit be a kicker for me. Like, what the fuck? Another part that usually gets me is like this part, because I tape it. I do both sides, and then I'll do the back. Confession, I did not really finish all of my haircut because I didn't do the back or fully finish the back. And I don't think I'm going to, and that's okay. Unless I really have to, but I really just wanted to cut it down because Spirit told me to cut it down. And it's funny how they told me to cut it down because I've been saying that I was going to do it. I just didn't get to it yet. And then what day was that? That was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. No, the day before yesterday. I was sitting in this very spot. And the Spirit said, oh, you should cut your hair. And I said, you know what? You're right. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and cut my hair. Because I realized I needed to. Because, hello, I was looking a little rough for a minute. Well, like, first of all, what do I think I'm doing? And he said, as soon as I do that, it'll feel better. You'll look different. You'll feel better. I said, okay. So I did it, and they had a point. Cut my hair, and I felt better. And I understood because, our hair holds energy. And with our hair holding energy, sometimes cutting off our hair is another way of cleansing and cutting off that energy. That's why sometimes, see, y'all know, when women have their transformative moments where they decide to cut off their hair, they always talk about a release, some form of release or relief that they feel. Anyways, you had enough of my attention as of this rising. I'm going to see y'all on the flip side a little later. I'm going to answer some of them questions. It may not be within the next 2-3 hours, but it is going to get done. I promise you. I promise you. I promise. All right? Y'all go check out my video on TikTok. Move my video up in the algorithm. Gratitude. And I'll see y'all in a moment. Okay? Deuces. Peace.